Call this meeting to order at the Town Pelletier Board of Commissioners. It's 6:30, Monday, April the 3rd, 2023. Roll call.
Walter Vincent.
Yeah.
Dan Taylor.
Yeah.
Dale Sowers.
Here.
Blank. David Bragg.
Here.
Jim Quinn.
Here. Okay. Approval of the agenda. Everybody has the agenda in front of them.
No. Okay. Don't we have to do that first?
Oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
All right, let's all stand for the pledge and invocation, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alice, please.
Okay. Heavenly Father, as we come to you tonight, we thank you for each and every one that is present, that they would have the interest for this community, and we pray that they will continue to come and to work and make it the place it should be. We just thank you for each and every one, and we ask that you guide the commissioners and the planning board to help make this what it truly should be. All this we ask in your precious and loving name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, now let's move on. Approval of the agenda. Everybody has the agenda in front of them. If there's no changes, do I hear a motion to approve as written?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right, approval of the minutes of the March 6, 2023 meeting. If there's no changes to the minutes, do I hear a motion to approve as written?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay. All right, next will be the swearing in of Sonny Mason to fill the empty commissioner's seat. Right there would be.
Here?
Yeah,
Good.
that's fine.
All right, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I, Sonny Mason,
I, Sonny Mason,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and maintain
that I will support and maintain
the Constitution and laws of the United
the
States
Constitution and laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
and the Constitution and laws of North Carolina,
not inconsistent therewith,
not inconsistent therewith,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office as Commissioner,
the duties of my office as Commissioner.
so help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
You have to sign this.
All right, Sonny, come on up, take a seat.
Please limit your acceptance speech to 1 minute.
That should not be hard, Mr. Dan. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now we'll move right on. Code Enforcement Officer, Lieutenant Chris Jensen.
Thank you. Much of the same old. Bucks Corner, keeping an eye on 11 NFL Highway 58. His stuff is starting to grow. When I talk to him twice this month, he kind of shines me on, shuffles me along. So I told him the next time he encounters me, I'm going to write him a state citation because I'm getting tired of this stuff. Okay, and then we got Petted for Red, and a lot of this is Petted for Red. It's the 124, it's the 119. It's the same old suspects. Deaton Drive, that guy, he's probably going to end up getting a state citation too. I can't take him anymore. I got a new one, 103 Southlands Drive. Actually, it's kind of an oldie but goodie. We have new people living in there. This is a property that's owned by Angela Becker, who lives on the adjacent street. And she's renting to people that have trash collection problem. They like to collect their trash and keep it on the property, and it's blowing onto the people's yards. So I had a good conversation with the man that lives there now, and he agreed that I was right and that he should remove his trash.
Is that Sasser Lane or is it South Lane?
South Williams. South Williams Drive, the nice double wide park that goes.
Second floor.
Yes, sir. Okay, and then these you've seen before. These are my possible candidates for abatement, and some of them are worse than others, as you can see. I've included pictures, as pointed out by one of the commissioners. Pictures are a good thing, so I included them in my report this time. And if anybody wants to see them, I get a couple extra copies. Okay, let's move on to the police stuff. The sheriff's office call log for the town of Beltier were 47 calls for service in the town, 34 calls for service ETJ, your immediate area surrounding you, for a total of 81 calls for service. And again, these are the varied calls that we get on a day-to-day basis. As you can see from the call log that I've included the Pelletier call log, and I've also started to include the surrounding areas, which we just refer to on the CAD as Swansboro. So if you're not Pelletier, you're Swansboro. That's kind of how it reads. Yeah, any questions on the actual call log stuff, you can ask me or Deputy Vincent here, because he would know about them too.
I want to ask you something, you know, let's go on. 119, 119, what is it,
Are we talking about Pittsburgh Road there?
in Bucks Corner?
Bucks Corner, okay. Oh, are we talking about the fella there that is trying to work it out so he gets his rezoned? Yeah, he's doing that very slowly, but
I'm
he's,
talking about
Yeah, so-
187, I think it is. That's where the mobile home park is. Is that right?
that's the existing mobile home park.
Before you get to it, it's 190.
190's across the road.
199.
Okay, what's the one, 199? Yeah, he's got 199 painted all over his mobile
Yeah, yeah.
home. And it looks like they moved stuff from over there and put it on that lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I didn't include that in the report because it's already lengthy. But yes, I did notice that one myself when I was going back to the trailer on the White House Forks Road that's almost adjacent to what you're talking
Yeah,
about,
that's the one over there.
with the trees growing out of the roof.
Yeah, I didn't know, it looked like they had been moving the stuff from over by the old house over to, okay.
I'm at the point now, Commissioner Vincent, it's time for me to start clearing some of these old ones up, and I really, really want to get them cleared up, because some of these have been going on for more than a year.
All right,
Yeah.
good job.
Okay. Questions?
What he needs.
Yeah.
Sir?
Lieutenant,
Yes, sir.
what do you need the board to do for you where you can do something with these people?
Come up with some fashion where I can go and put a stick with the carrot and say, I'm gonna levy a fine on you, a civil citation, something that, not huge, not a big kick in the butt, but just something, that I have something. Because I'm at the point now where I'm gonna start whipping out state citations on these people, and that won't benefit this board at all. It won't benefit the town at
In
all.
other words, you need some teeth in the law.
Yeah, and I'm so fed up that I'm gonna start writing tickets.
Right. But you've got to have that before you write tickets, is
Yeah,
that
but I
correct?
think, didn't you address that?
We just adopted that ordinance, I think it was,
The nuisance ordinance, right?
that should
Should that work for me?
yes, where we could actually have the town, if the town wants to hire a contractor or landscaper or whoever, go out there and mow the grass, and then we can bill the property owner for it. There's a process we can go through that, and you and I can work together this week and talk that through.
Okay.
We already have that in the ordinance. don't we?
Yes, it's in the ordinance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm kind of getting at a town ticket. And I think, do you know what I mean by that? A town ticket? A civil penalty for, I told you a month ago, after the 30-day, please get this done notice, a town citation because they decided not to clean their trash up, or they decided not to mow their lawn, or Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the ordinance allows that as well.
Okay.
Probably the more effective way to get it done though is to actually do it ourselves. I mean, what we're looking at is to clean these properties up, is my understanding from the board. And so clean up the properties and then build them.
Some of the customers, I'll call customers that I deal with, I don't know if that would work as, I mean, I think maybe that would work eventually. To get it done quicker, I'd like to have a stick. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
We can talk.
Could it be done concurrently?
Yes, sir.
The state citation and the nuisance?
Well, I wouldn't have to write a state citation. If I was whipping out a civil citation, I would not go for the state citation.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, okay, so if you write him the violation from the town
Yes.
and 30 days later, could you not write him a state citation?
I would think after writing a town citation after 30 days, so now we're going on 60 days, right? Because I wrote a warning first for 30 days, then a town citation, and then here we are hanging out and he still hasn't paid the town citation. Then move on to the other thing. Okay, we'll just do it for you. Now it's gonna cost you. I'm just thinking a lot, of course.
No,
This is your decision.
No, I like that.
It's all
Whatever the board, I mean,
I would just like, I would like the levity to go out there with a little teeth in what I'm talking to these people about. Because I'll go out there 3, 4, 8 times sometimes and talk to these people about getting their stuff done, and I really got nothing after that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I'm probably gonna end up going to state citations.
So the best thing for us to do is find you some landscapers, tree people.
That or
To where we can get it
one of
priced
these,
out.
or one of these little civil citations where I have a little bit of leverage. Leverage is, I guess, what I'm asking for. Leverage. I use it in my job because I'm working with civil dudes, and I do writs of execution. So if people don't pay me large sums of money, I take their houses. It's a great leverage point. Usually they'll find the money.
Yeah.
Something on those lines. Leverage is all I'm asking for.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else got any questions?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
well,
Do you have questions, sir?
I mean, if we don't decide to take action
Mm-hmm.
and you don't write a state citation, then we're just,
We're going in circles.
right.
Absolutely going in circles. All
So,
I'm doing is making friends with people I don't want to make friends with.
okay, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if you issue the letter and tell them it's gonna be on his tax, and we're gonna come clean it up after 30 days,
That could be a good leverage point. Thinking along those lines, yes. If I had something in my hand that says, look, friend, if you don't clean this up, this is what happens. Something. I just need a leverage point to get them moving.
We got that now, don't we?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Then I'll use it.
Have we got it now? We can give it to him?
Yes, sir. I have a sample letter and everything like that drawn.
Okay,
Fantastic. I'll use your sample letter and I'll work it out.
okay.
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 Is that gonna do you?
Yes. Any questions of me, guys? No? All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right, West Cardiff Fire and EMS, I know Chief Hunter has been sick. I think it's turkey hunting fever. So anyhow, we don't have a report.
Is that what it is?
I think the turkey hunting fever sounds better. All right.
They ain't got COVID. They don't have COVID though. They ain't got COVID, have they?
All right, the financial report, on your financial page, right now in our general, account, we have $236,268. Our PAL bill account, we have $32,990. So far, our revenue has brought in $104,570. We have spent $103,175. So, does anybody see anything that they would like to ask questions on? not, we'll move right on. Planning report,
No report.
okay. Commissioners report, Commissioner Quinn.
I don't have anything. I'm impressed to see a full house tonight. Glad to see everybody out, and congratulations to Sonny,
Thank you, sir.
and look forward to working with you.
You too.
Okay. Mr. Bragg?
Nothing.
Okay. Sonny, do you have anything?
I just want to thank everybody, and my agenda is for this town of Pelletier and to do what I can do here to help. And I appreciate everybody's support
Okay.
and working with everybody.
All right.
At this point, I'll pass.
Okay.
I was not paying attention.
It's commissioner's report. It's.
I don't have
up
a
to-
report, but I have reserved to talk at the end of the meeting, right?
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay. And, okay, I only have one thing. There has been a complaint, made against, the town of Pelletier to the state treasurer's office. So they are gonna come do an audit, which is cool. 'Cause we, in a way, our accountant has audited our books. Scarborough has audited his books. The state has already audited their books. So now they're just coming to take a look because there was a complaint. They have to address the complaint. So like I told them, I said, we'll just set a date and time and we welcome you to Pelletier. So anyhow, I should hear from them whenever they're coming, and we'll just show them whatever they want to see. So,
Can
So-
you, can you elaborate on what any more about what kind of complaint it was?
no, he didn't say, or the whoever complained didn't give a name. So,
They didn't give a name?
no.
Anonymous.
Yes. Yeah. So anyhow,
How long? Do you know how long they've had the complaint?
No. No, and I don't know when they're coming, so it's just, yeah, bring it on. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really bother me none, so. So anyhow, that was all I had. Now we'll move to new business. This is the North Carolina DOT. Is this the planning grant application?
It's our, what do you call, a resolution. Because of the time frame, we're the last ones to submit this because of our dates with our meetings.
Yes.
But the grant itself has been submitted. We should
Okay.
have a decision within the next 2 weeks, maybe. So we just need to adopt this resolution, and then I can send it to her tomorrow. And then that, closes up everything.
Okay, and Donna, you've been working on this,
This-
right? This deals with the bike paths
Yeah,
and
there's a couple,
sidewalk.
I think there's a different grant too. I'll be honest, last couple of weeks I've had other issues and he's been handling it and
Okay.
doing a great job.
All right.
You are.
Do we have any details, B, as far as what our cost share might be?
Yes. It's based on, the occupancy, our share is gonna be $850.
So, not
The
bad.
highest one is Cape Carteret, they're at 2,500. And then we're at 850, Bogue's at 800, and Cedar Point's at 2,000.
Do we need a motion to adopt this? Is that what
Yes.
it is?
Yeah. That's what we have to, any more discussion? All right, do I hear a motion?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
So,
All right, have a motion to adopt the resolution and a second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Okay. All right, next is East Carolina Council. Appreciate everybody that came and listened to David Boone's presentation. And of course, that was my second go-round with his presentation, and it still was very interesting. Did y'all have any discussions or anything like that? I have allowed this on the budget if this is the direction y'all want to go.
If there's no discussion, I recommend that we join. I make a motion that we recommend that we join.
I'll second.
All right. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Now, this will take effect as soon as, right now.
July 1st.
July 1st.
Yeah. And he told me that, you know, once these minutes come out, that he sees that we are going to be joining, and they might start helping us now. So,
Now, the next question is when can we talk to them about our planning? Help us with planning? After July?
no, I'm going to have it. I'd like to talk to him real soon about that, because I'd like to have this in effect by July.
Yeah, me too.
So,
One other question, when you talk to him, could you ask him, is the dues due calendar year or budget year?
that's a good question.
Yeah. That's the
But
only
just as
thing.
long as we have it budgeted,
Yeah.
we can make it at any time. So,
No, I was just thinking if their calendar year, we could go ahead and get him on board.
yeah. Okay. All right. Well, the only reason is with our budget, it's because of our budget. So that way we wouldn't have to amend it. But
Oh, okay.
he had already said that he would come aboard, you know, knowing that we are going to be joining. So,
All right.
okay. All right. Next is public comments. Anybody have any thing they would like to comment or make comments to the board? You will have 3-minute limit.
How about the old business?
Huh?
How about old business?
Yeah. I'm still on the first page.
Oh, okay. I thought we meant public sector.
No.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm old, so you got to take that into consideration.
Bob Lowry, 501 White House Court Road. I own the Carteret County Speedway, I should say Bobby Watson's Carteret County Speedway, keeping his dream alive. I'd like to take the opportunity to invite commissioners to come to that facility, first and foremost. We've got a lot of stuff happening along with the National Day of Prayer. It's going to be May the 4th. We'd love for the town to be over there. And I see that a lot of times making comments before the thing actually comes up is a little bit hard. And I don't know exactly what you're going to do with the old business. I don't know if we're going to table it. I think my attorney has been talking to the town's attorney, and hopefully we can work this out and work together. We're moving forward with our kids driving school, our kids camp, along with a driver developmental program for the little older kids. That's what we're doing out there. And so it's kind of like if you've never been out there, you really don't know exactly what goes on out there. And so that's why, first and foremost, I like to extend the invitation to come out there and give you a notice. And I think we probably have dropped off a calendar, and if not, we'll get one to all the races that we're having along with the other events. And I know that a lot of times, you know, with a racetrack, you're going to have noise, just like, you know, driving down the highway at the stoplight, you're going to have noise. The other day, pulled up side of a truck and their stereo, my windows was actually rattling, you know. So it's something we can't stop, but we can something to, you know, build to as far as stopping at 11 p.m. like we're supposed to. Not starting too early, being considerate of our neighbors, because we do want to be part of this community. We've been out here and Bobby built it to be part of the community, and so that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Moving forward, again, we would like to be a part of the, the town to bring revenue here, along to the businesses, to the hotels, to the restaurant that's coming in Pelletier. So, that being said, I just want to thank you for this time. Bye.
May I ask Mr. Lowry a question?
No.
Okay.
Anything else? Anybody else?
Good evening, my name is John Brooks, and I live at 526 White House Fork Road, right directly across the street. Just recently moved there last August, built a house, and I want to compliment you on everything you do at the racetrack and the things that he does for the county to try to bring family organized events into our county, because growing up in Moorhead and Newport, but we all knew Atlantic Beach used to have the amusement park, things for families, the bowling alley, all that's gone. Mr. Lowry's trying his best to do family-oriented things. And looking over the ordinances, some of the things puzzled me with the $500 a minute if he goes over 11 o'clock or the light shining out. I think that's a little steep. And I would ask the board to revisit those ordinances, maybe change the language in it a little bit. That $500 a minute, let's focus where he's doing a good job trying to clean up the town. I'm sure they're not getting fined $500 a minute for their places being trashy. Let's try to work as a team. We're one community. Let's work together and try to build this town up. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma'am. John Brooks.
Anybody else?
Yeah, Alice Dunn, 871 White House Fork Road. And I just want to say that I appreciate Mr. Lowry. I appreciate each and every person that's here and taking interest in Pelletier. This is the only way, by taking part, that we can do and have the things we want. And I just appreciate, I pray that you continue coming, and not only continue coming, bring your friends. And as I said, I have been to the Speedway when they have the day of prayer. And services they have there is nice. And I invite you to take a part.
Thank you, Alice. Anybody else? All right, we'll move on. We're going to old business. First thing we have on there is the racetrack.
Yes, Mr. Lowry accurately stated, his attorney has provided us with some proposed revisions to the ordinance. And so at this time, rather than deal with the fines that are out there, the idea is to work together to see if we can come to a solution. And so I'll be in communication with the board on that issue. But for right now, there's no action needed on that item.
Okay, all right. Next is the new auditor. Have we made any headway on that, B?
We have the letter. There's a draft in your books. If you can approve it, we can move forward on that, and then we'll have an answer. We did, Mr. Carroll said by May 15th, because it's tax season, everybody's busy, so he's giving them a chance to get caught up. And hopefully, he is suggesting, even though we chose 3, he's suggesting to do all 5, send letters to all 5.
Send letters to all,
He recommended 5 different auditors. And they were brought up in last month's meeting, and we chose 3.
yeah.
He's suggesting to send it to all 5.
Okay.
He said because there's several auditing, companies that aren't taking new clients, so.
Yeah, I think
Stand a
it's-
better chance
I
sending
think
the
it's
letter
the
on
closest
time.
3 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what we had decided was the closest 3, but, anyhow,
So does, what do they need to do?
well, if y'all are okay with the letter that, Lee has, drawn up, then, we'll give the okay for him to send it to all 5.
I'll make a motion to get them to send it to all 5.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right, next, we have the vegetative waste ordinance.
Right, we just discussed that and we're gonna prioritize certain matters before that item, so it's still under review and consideration, but my direction from the board at the last meeting was to kind of prioritize the projects that I'm working on, so we don't run up a big legal fee for you guys.
Okay. All right. All right, then after that, other business, none at this time. Commissioners' comment.
I don't have anything at this time.
Okay, David, Sonny?
Nothing at the present time.
I'll probably ruffle some feathers right here now, but I understand, I know that we've been having the, what is it, the Pelletier Community, what is that organization called? That's been, they've been meeting out here.
Volunteer Alliance.
Is it the Alliance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But we've been having here, do we have, what kind of liability is the town liable for in that?
Well, we will be liable for anything that would happen to anybody within this building.
Well, do we have a community building, don't we? Now, I mean, we have the old community building,
You know, but we'd be liable for anybody that gets hurt there too.
would we be liable for that too? Is it town, it is town property, I guess. I thought it was community property.
It's, I mean, the town's on the deed, so.
No, it is. I just have a, I have a problem with it. If I'd been, I wasn't here whenever y'all voted to have the meetings here. But if I hadn't been, I would have not voted for it at the time. And I'm just not in favor of that.
Okay.
I can give a whole lot of reasons, but I'm just really good at that.
All right. Want to let it go at that for right at the moment?
Yeah, I think that maybe discuss or talk with, I want to talk with Joel first, and we'll find out, yeah. Let it go to that for now. I'm just not satisfied with the way things are going.
Okay. All right. All right then. Do I hear a motion to go into closed session for attorney-client discussion?
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I hear a second? All right, have all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, we're gonna go,
You second.
David did. We're gonna go into closed session, so anyhow, we do appreciate everybody for coming.